Hi, this is Jessie with Smaller.com, and I'm going to be showing you how you can get free and affordable marketing for your small business website using Smaller.com, the marketplace for small business websites. So if you haven't seen Smaller.com before, here is the homepage, and if you don't know how it works, shoppers use Smaller.com to find what they love, and then follow the link to check out with your small business website. Here's how that looks. They'll click on the product they want to buy. They can check it all out with all these different features we have, the descriptions, reviews. They can see where it's sold so they can maybe shop local, check out your store policies, and even find questions other shoppers have asked. So then once they decide they like it, they'll just click your Shop Now link. You can make that link button say anything you want, but we'll get into that more later. And then they'll end up on your website and they can hit Add to Cart and easily check out within minutes. So if this sounds like something you want your business to be a part of, you can head to our homepage and then scroll all the way to the bottom and either click this Learn More button or find a storefront memberships link in our quick links footer. So once you get to our memberships page, please take a moment to read the cards at the top. There's tons of valuable information for you there and you don't want to miss out on it. So as you scroll down, you'll see we offer 6 different memberships from basic to ultimate. Our basic membership is completely free. We don't take any commissions or anything like that. And then we have bronze, silver, gold, and platinum are our monthly memberships, and ultimate is our yearly membership. As you scroll down, you can see all the features included in each membership. And today we're going to be joining the basic membership since that one's free. So once you click join now, you'll be brought to a page that looks like this. I've already filled out all of my fake information. The most important thing that you're going to want to double check is your website link. If your website link is broken or if it's just simply the wrong link, I cannot approve your membership. So then you'll hit proceed and you'll see this thank you message for submitting your application. Applications for Smaller.com do have to be approved just to make sure we are only marketing small business websites since that is the goal of Smaller.com. In your welcome email, you will receive a direct link to the storefront manager, and here's what that looks like. On this first front page, you'll see a bunch of analytics for your storefront. You can see how many views your products get and where those views come from. The sales and things don't really matter. Unfortunately, we have to use a plugin currently, so it's not fully customized to what we do. So you can ignore anything about sales. What matters for Smaller.com are the views. We're going to go ahead and go into the settings tab so we can set up our storefront look. So in the settings tab, here's what this page looks like. You're first going to want to confirm that your store name, slug, email is all set up correctly. If you don't have a phone number, you can leave that blank. Any information you don't want to share on Smaller.com, just go ahead and leave those sections blank. So I've already gone through and just uploaded my logo for all of these images just because it doesn't matter for my fake storefront. If you're looking for the correct sizes on any of these images, you can just hover over the blue question mark and it will give you the correct pixel sizes. So if you want to make a banner or anything, maybe using Canva, you can use these pixels to make sure it's the right size. The nice thing about Smaller.com is that if you've done the work on your website, you can just copy and paste and transfer it over to Smaller.com and be done in minutes. So if you have an about page, you can put that paragraph in your shop description so that way people know about you. It's also very helpful for me when I go to feature different businesses and their products. Be sure to hit save before you go to the next page. Then once we filled all of this out, we're going to scroll back up to the top and hit the social tab. So on the social page, you can add all of your social media handles so that way shoppers can find you on Smaller.com and follow you on your social media accounts to stay up to date with what your business is doing. Once you've filled out all of that, be sure to scroll down and hit save, and then you can go back into the settings tab. Then we're going to go ahead and move on to location. If you don't have a physical address for your business, you do not have to add it here. But what I do recommend doing is adding your biggest city near you and your state, or if you're from out of the country, whatever is similar for you. You do not have to add any direct locations, but if you add this city-state combo, you will show up in the correct location on our map on the Shop by Business page, so that way shoppers can shop at businesses local to them. So as you move into the SEO tab, this is where you're going to be adding all of your keywords. So the general setup is for if your storefront is showing up on a Google search result. Facebook and Twitter are obviously for if your business is showing up for a Facebook or Twitter search result. So you're going to want to make sure you jam-pack these with keywords. As you can see, I pretended that Jessie's Junk specializes in handmade art for jewelry lovers, and I've just added a bunch of different keywords for that in there. So yours should resemble something similar to what I have. Just make sure it's more accurate for your small business than what I have done. Next is the store policy tabs, and if you don't have this on your website already, you should definitely add those there just to protect yourself in case anything goes wrong once you ship all of your products. I am not going to take the time to write out fake policies, but these should already be on your website, so it should be really quick for you to just copy and paste those over. Next is the customer support tab. If you don't have anything other than an email, you really don't have to do much here. Store hours, that doesn't really matter either unless you have a physical location. You can just leave all of this blank. And you also don't have to touch anything in the analytics region tab. So now that we've done all of that, we're going to go ahead and move on to our products. So to get started, you're just going to hit add new over here. So here's what the product page looks like. I'm going to pretend that I am listing this haul small sticker, which we actually do sell in Shop Smaller if you are interested. As you can see, I've already added my title. I've added a short description. You definitely want to keep this short because otherwise all of that extra text will push the Shop Now button way down on the page for shoppers, and you don't want them to have to look for that. You want that to be right at the top, right in their faces so they can click on it as soon as they see it. The URL is going to be a direct link to the page the product is sold on. This cannot be a category page or a homepage to your website. I like to make the button text say buy now, shop now, or shop here, just to make it easy for shoppers, but you can use anything you want there. Make sure your prices do match up with what is on your website. You don't want to mislead shoppers and disappoint them. And you can also schedule sales. So if you know you're going to be running a Mother's Day sale from May 1st to May 8th, you can go ahead and schedule that and set the sale price. If you want to add extra photos to your listing, all you have to do is hit this plus sign and you can add up to 5 extra images to your gallery. And then next you have your description. Please make sure this is actually descriptive of your product. It helps with SEO and it definitely helps me when I am featuring your products on our social media platforms. And then next you're going to properly categorize your product. Please do not take advantage of the categories. It just makes it look like our website doesn't work and properly categorize things for shoppers. So technically my sticker could be art, but when I go to art, I know I'm looking for like wall art and paintings and things like that. So I'm going to scroll down to stationery and make sure I hit stickers. It technically could be a decal too, but really when I'm thinking of decals, I think those are going on my car. This is a sticker. It really belongs just there. If we do notice you're taking advantage of the categories and your product isn't properly categorized, it is at risk for being drafted. This is just so we can make sure the website is working properly and shoppers have the best experience on smaller.com. Next, you can move on to tags. This is where you're going to want to put anything relevant that people may be searching for. So if you have a Mother's Day gift bundle, you can tag Mother's Day here. I decided to tag laptop stickers, shop small, small business support, haul small, anything related to your product, you can stick there. And that way, when people search it, your product will show up. Everything here at the bottom of the screen is not important for your product upload, so you can just go ahead and ignore that. And then we're going to hit submit. If your product does not say submit and it only says draft, please send an email to smaller@gmail.com. Just hit draft to save it into our system and I can go ahead and upload your product for you. So now as you can see, my product shows up here in the marketplace. Here's what that product looks like when shoppers click on it. And when they hit buy now, they'll be taken directly to my website and the page that product is sold on, be able to hit add to bag and check out in minutes. Here's what my business looks like on the Shop by Business page, and I went ahead and searched my business, and you can see it shows up here in Rochester, so that way if I had any shoppers from Rochester and they were looking to shop local, they could find my business and purchase from somebody in their community. If I hit visit, you'll be taken to my entire storefront, and here's what that looks like. Hopefully you found this tutorial helpful. If it still left you with some questions, feel free to send us an email at smaller@gmail.com, and we are happy to help you get set up here on our platform.